because I've been running Min Min all bracket.
Yeah, that's what I've seen as well, and that's usually what they're known for as well. But you know, I'm down for the blades here. See how they work out. Here we go. First game of the day coming in, and you know, Dawg already going in with that pound, of course. Good shield on, good pressure on shield, and all that goodness. You get a lot of it. But just the speed and the disjoints from Mythra is more or less the same deal. You know, for Puff as the oh my goodness. Well,
okay.
Never mind all that.
Yeah, it's really good to get a nice solid lead versus Puff really early if you can, because obviously that character can just kill you at basically any percent. You're seeing with the big down air and a lot of just general edge guarding, so it's a really good start. You've got a nice sort of bit of insurance when you can, which you kind of need. But Dawg very keen to make this back, and really strong ledge trapping and just general edge guarding there, racking up a lot of damage with Dare, frame trapping any air dodges in, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and dodging the up smash or shield there as well. Alex kind of, you know, guessing that Dawg was going to jump over, try to pressure there even more, but Dawg smartly just backing off and using that air mobility to just touch the shield, but it doesn't matter when the neutral B comes through. The flaming circle of death flare from ALX gonna take the second stock from Dawg. My goodness, these stocks are flying fast today.
Yeah, this is a much quicker match than I expected it to be, and generally they've both got their stocks from edge guarding, but Alex has just been sort of a bit more, I'd say, effective time-wise when it comes to their edge guarding. But going for big reads like that isn't necessarily going to be as rewarding as going for that sort of consistent ledge trapping that we're seeing from Dawg right now.
Oh no, he used the punish. That is basically the prime opportunity after that photon edge. There's a lot of end lag on that move. And so if you have the mobility to just, if you're shielded, you basically have a free punish. But it doesn't really matter. Dawg in the end gets the stock anyway with those edge guards, of course. In that regard, actually, the Blades and Mim are very similar. As they're very weak off stage and very linear recoveries. You know, you basically only have one way. With Mythra, you have two, but that's about it, you know. And now, once again, off stage, but Alex finding the way back to stage. Very important here to not get edge guarded by that Puff here from Dawg.
Yeah, definitely. All you really have is timing mix-ups at that point. When it comes to both of them, and obviously Pythra doesn't have good air mobility either, so it can kind of suck when you're being either. But we are seeing some recovery mix-ups, like we saw there, just using Blazing End and then your double jump to sort of make sure that you're covered.
Yeah, but imagine missing that Blazing End, man. It's completely stuck. And with Dawg coming in as well. Dawg has to be really careful about those neutral beats as well. A fully charged one might just break shield, which is death, but also death is that forward. Dawg is going to take the first game with a nice edge guard, calling out that jump. And yeah, good stuff here from Dawg. Going into the lead here.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a dominating performance, but it was a very, like, solid and sort of controlled one. Dawg doing really well, just being really patient. I think Alex might have had trouble snapping ledge with Photon Edge. If I'm being generous, I think that like going for it on stage as much as they did is either like a bad decision or unintentional. But I think generally Dawg did a really good job of being patient and just resetting the situation over and over again, racking up damage consistently by just continuing to edge guard Alex. And I don't think Alex could deal with it that well. I don't think Aux's recoveries were necessarily good enough, or the ledge options either, and I think Dawg just did a really good job at reading those, and Aux really struggled to get out of the corner for most of their entire stocks, 2 and 3.
I mean, and you know, as we said, this is basically what you have to do. The same probably count for the switch to Min Min, which I would expect here from ALX, unless they want to go, you know, full pressure with that. With these blades. I would expect, though, that we're gonna see the character switch here. Because, you know, ALX...
Yeah, I mean, we could see... I don't know if ALX actually thinks the matchup's better. Because I would say Blades' recovery is slightly better. I mean, I'd be interested to know why they'd think that. But I'm also interested to know why they'd run Min Min until top 16 and then switch to Pyra Mythra. So,
Yeah.
you know, maybe they do think the matchup's better. I genuinely don't know. I can't say too much about the intricacies of Min Puff. I can only really theory craft.
Yeah.
Game and
alright.
Watch.
So this kind of
Okay.
confirms to me that ALX really thinks that the Min Puff matchup is actually garbage. So ALX going for the Game Watcher, which also, of course, is a very good pick against the Puff with that up B specifically.
Yeah, I'd
so-
say it's probably up there with Pika as one of Puff's worst matchups.
Yeah.
I'd say that you can't really get any edge guards going here. You can't really apply as much shield pressure as you'd like to. Generally, it's a lot harder to land aerials because Game & Watch's anti-airs are just that good. So it can be really difficult for Puff to get stuff going, but you know there aren't very many matchups in this game that are just gonna sort of cause you to forfeit stocks. And Game & Watch is a very light character, so any rest setups are gonna work super early and super well.
Yeah, we're already way past the rest percents here for ALX. Dawg,
Yeah, we are.
at this point, we'll probably not even look for it. I would assume, you know, at this point, a forward smash would do it or something along those lines. You know, if you can get it reliably with a Sing, maybe, then sure, but other than that, I don't think Dawg will risk it.
Even with a Sing, I think Dawg would probably prefer to go for an F smash here, just
Yeah.
because don't want to get hit off the respawn platform. Okay. The cross-up dash attack into the up B there. And Alex really using up B quite a lot. Still doesn't have a percent lead, but is performing a little bit better, has a lot easier time dealing with general pressure as of right now. But he's still getting ledge trapped, still going for a lot of like rolls at ledge, which Dawg is reading, although he missed the execution on that one.
Yeah, the Game Watch has been looking a little bit raw, if I might say so here from ALX. Usually, you know, you see those follow-ups there from the up B out of shield. But ALX has just been using those for a kind of a get out of jail free card and just take it and then go back to neutral. So usually those up airs are just really good at juggling Puff because it's, you know, disjointed obviously, and it just you can just throw them out very quickly. But so far Alex has not been using them much, and there is the back air for Dawg connecting, taking the lead here in terms of stocks, and you know, 85% is not too bad.
No, it really isn't, and you know, Puff isn't just gonna die at 85 necessarily, and you can definitely build a bit of a lead with that, even with the 90. We're gonna see some dare combos. No, Game & Watch is too light. But I was gonna say Alex has been rolling a lot from ledge, and again, Dawg just missed the execution, but immediately reading the up B as well. Alex's options are like, you can tell that they don't really know what they're doing because they're picking the same options in certain situations every time, maybe because they're not familiar enough to know any like potential mix-ups in those situations, or generally like these up Bs are out of the ordinary even for a Game & Watch player, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, Dawg has really been able to just fly circles around Alex's Game & Watch here. And it really shows because Dawg, you know, after getting that stock off from ALX, has only been taking about 30%, so like 2 touches here from the Game & Watch. He's still going strong, has ALX's second stock of 117 already, so one good read here with the back air could already mean a 2-stock lead for Dawg. Instead, gonna do it with a rollout.
ALX
My goodness.
Going for that up smash for like a while, and Dawg has just been preparing a punish. And generally, I think I haven't seen ALX really get any like combos going or even ledge traps. I don't think that ALX knows how to use this. Okay. Right on cue. I was gonna say I didn't think ALX knows how to use this. I don't think Alex knows how to use this character that well. I hadn't seen them get any like nair combos. I hadn't seen them